Good morning, happy Saturday. So I just picked some tomatoes, baby tomatoes from my garden. There was just a few that were ripe and ready to eat, and I have this ginormous avocado. So I think I'm gonna make some avocado toast to start my day, and then I'm heading to the farmer's market in Old Town Alexandria, and they do it every Saturday until noon. So I'm gonna go spend the morning there and see what kind of goodies I can find. And hopefully I come back with some good stuff and I'll show you guys what I do with it all. Not gonna lie, I've never cut an avocado this big. So I think I'm just gonna try to use half of it if this is possible. And, oh no! It's horrible. This sucks. So I won't be making avocado toast, but I do have a backup plan. I have some delicious garlicky hummus, and I'm gonna make some hummus toast instead. So I have 2 pieces of sourdough toast that I just put in my air fryer. I put everything in the air fryer. I don't even use a toaster anymore. And then I have, this is the best hummus ever. Extra garlic hummus, and it's Asmar's brand. If you ever see this stuff, buy it. It's so whipped, it's so delicious, and it's oil-free. It's so good, guys. I find it at Whole Foods near me, so if you're in the same area as me, I live in the DMV area, then you will definitely be able to find it. I'm not sure if they sell it other places, to be honest. Mo won't be quiet. He really wants to go outside. Y'all gotta get down so that I can film. So I'm just gonna spread the hummus on this toast, a good portion of it. I'm basically just replacing the hummus with the avocado. And I'm still gonna do tomatoes on it and some fresh parsley from my garden and some balsamic glaze. I'm just gonna kind of half my little tomatoes. They're so juicy. Not the prettiest, but you know, it gets the job done. And then I'm just gonna tear some of this parsley on top. I'm really enjoying fresh parsley at the moment, probably because I have bukus of it. And then I'm just using the Nona Pia's brand balsamic glaze. And then I have some of this everyday seasoning. I'm gonna put this on here as well. Looks so delicious. I can't wait to dive into this. So excited to give this tasty hummus toast a try. Actually, I need to take a picture of it first. Pause. Okay, yum, breakfast is served. I'm so excited. Let's give it a taste. And the cats are fighting in the background, if you see anything or hear any, you know, meowing. Oh my God. Can y'all cut it out? I forgot how much I love balsamic glaze. And I think I actually like this better than avocado toast, to be honest. Look at him back there. I can't win with them. I'm gonna go enjoy this, and then I'm gonna head to the farmer's market, and I'll hopefully be able to film some while I'm there if my bags and my arms aren't too full. And then I'll show you what I get. I'll give you a whole haul whenever I get back.
That's right. And then you.
First time I picked this is the baby explain, okay?
So I just got back into the car after the farmer's market. My arms were so full. I bought so many good things. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to show you guys what all I got. So I just got back and look what I got. How cute are these? This one is like in like a margarita style glass, but it's just like a little cactus, and I just thought it was super cute. And the stand that the lady had at the farmer's market was displayed so cute and just so really pretty. So I had to buy something, and then I got this little one too. How cute is this one in a little coffee mug? Anyway, I love those, but I did get some food as well. I got some red onions. Look how pretty these are. I had to buy them. They look so good. I just figured they'd be really great in some fresher recipes. And then these I also bought because they were pretty. They're little baby eggplants, and I'm not sure which kind they are exactly. I'm gonna have to look it up. But yeah, normally I don't like the big eggplant, so I'm hoping I'm gonna like these better. Oh, and I also got some beets. I haven't had beets in a while, and I figure I need them. And they just looked really good and earthy. And then in this brown bag is my fresh mushrooms. I just got some cremini mushrooms, but they looked so good. And the stand there had so many different kinds of mushrooms, and I was tempted to get the oyster mushrooms, the king oyster, but I didn't. I went with the cremini because I knew I would use those more. And then I got a giant heirloom tomato. It's beautifully plump and juicy looking. Can't wait to eat that. And I got some peaches. This one got a little smashed. But yeah, these look super ripe and juicy. And that's kind of what I went for, was for peaches, because I had bought some peaches from the commissary here on base, and they were not good at all. So I was hoping these fresh local summer peaches would be better. And I don't know what I'm gonna do with them yet, but I'll show you guys whatever I do with them. Oh, and I picked up some fresh garlic and a delicious sourdough loaf. It smells so good. Oh my gosh. Only ingredients: flour, natural sourdough starter, water, and salt. Can't wait to enjoy this. That's everything I got. I was gonna get some berries and stuff, but my bag was getting so heavy. I was like, I can't fit anything else in here, and I had to walk all the way back to the car with it all, so I had to say enough's enough. Now I think I'm gonna make myself an iced coffee. hits the spot. It's so good. I need a little more ice though. Big chunk of ice. Yeah, but ice probably's gotta be really cold. Everybody knows that. So good. Okay, so I've been cleaning the house and I've got some inspiration for these peaches. I'm gonna make a dessert pizza and I couldn't be more excited. I have some pizza crust yeast, so I'm gonna make it from scratch and let's hope this turns out really good. I'm gonna start off with 1 cup of all-purpose flour, and I'm just following the directions on the back of the yeast pizza packet. So there's 1 cup of flour, and it does call for sugar and oil. So in place of the oil, I'm using some aquafaba, and then I normally would use date sugar or something like that for the regular sugar, but I don't have any right now, so I am gonna use actual sugar. So I'm just gonna do it says 1 teaspoon, so not much at all. So I'm gonna go in with this much sugar. And then I need to add in the salt, and it's 3/4 teaspoon of salt. And I'm gonna do more like a half, since this is a dessert pizza. Okay, and it just says mix that all together and then add in the water and oil. So I need 2/3 cup of very warm water. Almost forgot the yeast. Now I'll stir it all together. It says to stir in the oil and the water. So here's my aquafaba. And the water. 2/3 cup of very warm water. I'm gonna stir it in slowly. I'm not sure if it makes a difference, but. This looks very wet, but I'm pretty sure it says I can add more flour as needed. Okay. Mix until well blended, about 1 minute. Add gradually enough remaining flour until soft dough ball is formed. Dough will be sticky. So here's another 1/2 cup of flour. And I'm just gonna keep stirring this. So I've added a little bit more flour and it's looking good, but still too wet. So I'm gonna add in some more. It's forming into a ball, that's good. Okay, and that looks pretty good. It's pretty ballish. I'm gonna put it on my cutting board and knead it for a few minutes. I don't know if you're like me, but I don't really know how to knead that well, so I just kind of make it up. I just kind of smush the flour, move it around. And you just want to make sure you keep adding more flour so that it doesn't stick. But it should be really elastic, and I've been doing this for about probably 3 or 4 minutes now, so I think it's done. So I'm just gonna flour my cutting board really good one last time. And I'm gonna let the dough rest right here for about 5 minutes while I prepare my delicious, creamy custardy, ricotta-ish-y sauce for the pizza. So that's kind of what I was going for, was like a custardy sauce or like a ricotta sauce, cheesy thing. I'm not really sure, to be honest, what to call it. But I'm going to be using some super firm tofu and silken tofu to achieve the creaminess, and then I'm going to be putting some lemon zest and lemon juice to give it like some zinginess and really bring those peaches to life on the pizza. And I think I'm going to throw some other fruit on top too, just make it look really pretty. I'm going to be using 1/4 of a block of super firm tofu, along with 1/2 of a package of silken tofu. I want it to be pretty sweet, so I'm going in with 1/4 cup of maple syrup. And I have a teaspoon or so of lemon zest. This is the zest of 1 lemon. And then I'm going to be doing just a little pinch of salt. Maybe a little bit more. And the juice of 1/2 of a lemon. We're going to blend this up. And if I need to, I'll add soy milk as it blends. I'm going in with another 1/2 of a lemon. I just want it to be really lemony. And a tad more salt. And it's not quite as thick as I wanted it to be, so I'm going to put in this other 1/4 of a block of tofu, so it ends up being 1/2 of a block of super firm tofu. That looks so good. Super tasty. So now I'm gonna roll out the pizza crust. And the package says this makes 1 12-inch pizza. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So now I'm gonna pour on this delicious custard. That's what I'm going with. I'm going with the custard. I'm gonna pour on the delicious lemony custard. I definitely made a lot of it. I may not need that much. The custard is evenly spread across. Now I need to slice up my peaches, and I think I'm gonna do strawberries and blueberries also. These peaches are so juicy and so delicious. I about ate it. I can't eat it until I know I have enough. Okay, so here's gonna be the tricky part, is trying to arrange these where they look really nice. So I think I'm just gonna go around from this, like this. It looks so pretty. I'm so excited to eat it, and I really hope I can get it on the pan well. Now here comes the scary part. I gotta get it on my pizza stone, which is in my oven, and it's been heating up for a very long time, and my oven's at 425, so it's really hot. So I gotta transfer this pizza on there without spilling it, dropping it. I'm very scared. Oh no, it's sticking in the middle. I'm screwed. Maybe if I pick the cutting board up. I ruined it. Guys, this always happens to me. I think I salvaged like this half of the pizza though, so I think I can at least still get a good half out of it. But I'm so sad. And this always happens to me every time I make my own pizza at home. It's the transfer process that I just suck at. Well, I'm gonna bake this in the oven until it is nice and crispy, and I'll show you what it looks like. It may be a hot mess. Okay, it is done. Let's take it out of the oven. I sneaked a peek and it actually looks pretty good for me destroying it, trying to get it onto the pan. So let's go ahead and take it out. Check it out. Now that looks pretty good to me. And it's not too destroyed, honestly. But I'm gonna set it here and let it cool off, and then I'm gonna put it onto the cutting board and cut. No, you're gonna get burned. Okay, and I'm gonna top it with some fresh basil because I feel like that's gonna be really good. And I just picked like a whole stem from my garden, so just gonna lay that on top. I think that looks delicious. I can't wait to dig in. I'm super excited to try this. That looks really yummy. Here we go. Let's give this delicious peachy dessert custardy pizza a taste. It's not perfect, but it still ends up looking pretty good. I think it's gonna taste really good too. Oh my god. Oh my. The crust is so crispy. Oh, it's so good. It's really tasty, and it's the perfect little summery dessert, and it's not too sweet, but it's really flavorful from all the fresh fruit and the basil. And that crust is crispy. Can't get over how pretty the peaches are too. Like, look how gorgeous. I just put some balsamic glaze on here, and it tastes so good.